Okay, so a lot of questions that people ask me at the beginning of this course is what software do you use in the course? Well, the good thing about this course is that HTML and CSS code works the same on every piece of software that will edit code. So you can use anything you want that's considered a code editor. And you can have a basic program on your computer like Notepad, or let's see, on PCs it's called Notepad, and on a Mac it's called Text Edit. So you can use those free programs that come with your computer to technically write code. It's a little bit harder because it doesn't like color code things for you, and it's just a little bit harder to work with. So I don't recommend those, but you could. Now, if you really want like the next step up from those, PC, it's called Notepad++. You can look it up and download it from the internet, and it is safe. And Mac people look up Text Wrangler, and you can download that, and that is safe. But again, still probably not the best versions. Now, the ones that are going to give you the most like features and be the coolest to work with, but sometimes a little bit harder because they almost have too many features, are the paid for versions, which is Adobe Dreamweaver that comes with Creative Cloud. And that's the one that I normally use. Or you can download something called Sublime Text, and that's becoming really popular because it does some really cool things. But again, it might be a little bit too advanced. But I think at the time of this video, it's like $80 to buy that. So you're welcome to use any of those. Now, because I want to make things free and even for everybody, I'm going to try to do any tutorial videos that I show you in this software called brackets.io. Now, this one is available for both Mac and PC, which is why I choose it. It does do color coding, and it does sort of set up your file correctly from step one, which the base editors I told you about, like Notepad and TextEdit, don't really do. Just know though, if you are watching my videos and I'm using brackets, it's probably going to work almost exactly the same in whatever code editor you use. So if I'm telling you how to save an HTML file in brackets, it's going to be the same in Dreamweaver or Sublime. It'll look a little bit different, so you have to think about it a little bit. Or you can just use brackets and make sure that yours is looking like mine. But this is a good test because you're going to be using YouTube and Vimeo videos from people creating tutorials that you're going to be learning from, and they aren't using the same code editor as you do. So you have to figure out how to adapt, which is a huge skill for web designers, especially when you're working with programming and code and troubleshooting. So you're going to have to just expect that to happen throughout this class. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and download brackets.io. Right now, this tells you what version I'm on, and so it might be different if you're watching this later down the road from when I create this video, but it still should work, pretty much the same.